In this video, we are going to take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart and if it can tell us anything about what lies ahead for altcoins or for Bitcoin in the next few weeks. What's up guys, Dirk here from intelligentcryptocurrency.com. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below, click the notification bell so you don't miss future updates. And if you want me to send you an email every time I upload a new video, first link in the description down below. Sign up for my free crypto masterclass, you get on my email list, that way I can notify you whenever I upload a new video. So this is the Bitcoin dominance chart. You can see over here we are at 40.87%. It is the ratio of Bitcoin versus all the other altcoins as a market cap percentage. On this chart, the lower the price goes, the less the Bitcoin dominance, and usually that is a very good thing for altcoins because it means altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin. So this rectangular box over here, this was the last blow off top of the entire 2017 bull run where we had the insane altcoin season. You can see we can go back here a little bit. Vertical lines are the previous halvings in 2016 and 2020. This was the grand finale over here that ended in about middle of January 2018. And you can see back in May this year, before we had the crash, just when we were reaching that local top, we were getting closer towards the all-time low level that was the top in altcoins in 2018, right? We got here, then we had a bit of a bounce over here as we had the crash. It's basically the inverse if you look at the market cap, that went up and then it crashed down. So this went down and then it corrected up, and it made kind of this rounding curve over here, and now we are back at that same level that we were at in May. Now the interesting thing to note also, this is a daily chart. What we do have here at this point is we have a bit of a bullish divergence over here where the price made a double bottom, the exact level, but the RSI did not confirm that double bottom. It actually made a higher low so far. So we're at an interesting point where the Bitcoin dominance price over here, the ratio, the percentage, whatever you want to call it, is under this descending trend line. It is under the 200-day moving average. It is under the 50 moving average. So there's a lot of downward pressure and a lot of resistance up above it. So it's not that easy for it to move higher. But at the same time, we have a bit of a divergence over here. So the question is going to be, what is going to happen over here? If we get a huge Bitcoin pump and all the attention goes to Bitcoin, and all of a sudden, maybe Apple announces that they hold Bitcoin and we get a huge pump in Bitcoin, it is possible that we can break up from here and have a bit of a rally over here before eventually coming back down again. That is a complete possibility if Bitcoin starts to rally. But if Bitcoin does not start to rally, it is also possible that we can continue to break down over here. And keep in mind, this is the Bitcoin dominance. So all it means is Bitcoin as a relationship to altcoins. If we get this breakout to the upside, it means Bitcoin is going to steal the show for a bit. Bitcoin's going to move higher, and altcoins relative to Bitcoin are going to lose in value. Maybe not in US dollar value, but relative to Bitcoin. So if this is going to start moving higher, the attention will be on Bitcoin. If this starts to move lower, what it means is that altcoins are going to get a lot more attention than Bitcoin, and relative to Bitcoin, altcoins are going to be outperforming. All of us holding altcoins are hoping for a breakdown in the Bitcoin dominance, and it would be really nice to see it actually get below the lows of the 2018 cycle, right? And this was obviously the peak of 2018 altcoin season. So if we get below that, which I think we will, because this time it's completely different, there's more participants, there's a lot more altcoins. So as a percentage of the market cap, there's way more altcoins, which means it's likely that we are going to go below this level before this entire bull run is done. The question is going to be when and how low is it going to go? So are we going to get that breakdown now, which is possible, or are we still going to go sideways for a few months, let Bitcoin steal the show for a little bit, and then only towards December or January, kind of like this projection, get our final sell-off low? And I do think we will go in the 20%. Maybe we will even go below 20% Bitcoin dominance by the very peak of the cycle. The question is just going to be, is that going to be now? Is it going to be in December or January? Or is it going to be maybe even extended into May, June, or July of 2022? So that is something to keep an eye on. For now, there is a lot of overhead resistance at this point. There is a bit of a divergence here, so we'll have to keep an eye on this. If this breaks down and we start heading lower, I think the focus is going to be on alts for the next few weeks. That is still entirely a possibility. So in 2017, Bitcoin had a big run in November all the way up to its peak in middle December 2017. And only after that, that's basically this, what you can see over here. This is this big run in Bitcoin you can see over here from October, 3rd of October to pretty much the 17th of December when Bitcoin peaked. We had this run up in dominance. After that happened, we had a big crash down. So that's the interesting thing that we're going to have to wait and see. Is that going to repeat again? Right, we're almost in October, so are we going to see Bitcoin once again steal the show for two and a half months and have this run up and then altcoins rally in the exact same way that it happened last time? Or is this time a little bit different where now we start to see more focus on altcoins running first, this breaks down, and maybe after altcoins run, Bitcoin has a big pump, and then altcoins have another final pump after that. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. I am prepared for both scenarios. Keep an eye on this chart. We'll revisit it in a couple weeks to see how it goes, but it is telling to show you, is the focus going to be on Bitcoin or on altcoins? And I think we'll get a resolution on this pretty soon, within the next 1 to 2 weeks. We should know if we're going to get a bounce here or not, or if we're going to get a breakdown. And from there, it can help you make a decision whether your focus should be more on Bitcoin or more on altcoins for the coming weeks. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think is going to happen? Is Bitcoin going to steal the show first? Bitcoin's going to pump and then only altcoins later? Or are altcoins going to pump first and then Bitcoin, that it's going to be different to the cycle? Leave a comment down below. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Leave a thumbs up so it helps the video go out to more people. And guys, there is about a month left before I'm closing the doors to my Intelligent Cryptocurrency membership. So if you are watching this, if you've been sitting on the sidelines, if you've been waiting to join or thinking about it, there's still about a month left. I'm going to be closing this off in the middle of October. I'll announce the exact date closer to the time because I believe we're getting closer and closer to the end of the bull run. I want to avoid taking on new members towards the very end. So pretty much middle October is pretty much my deadline for when I think it's time to stop taking on new members, because the upside potential is going to get much less and it's going to be much harder to be able to buy in. If this plays out in the way that I'm thinking it is, which so far it has, you can go back in the channel. I've been pretty accurate with the predictions of the cycle so far. That means we could get a big blow off top that could peak somewhere in December or January, which means if you still get in now this month in September or even in October, there could still be a lot of upside potential where you can make a huge ROI in a short period of time. But the longer it goes on towards November or December, the prices, if this plays out, are going to be much higher. It's going to be much riskier to get in, and the chance of getting an ROI and getting out in time and all that stuff becomes too difficult. So if you want to join us, if you want that guidance, it's risk-free for 60 days. Sign up. It's the second link in the description down below. Get access to all my content, my courses, the education, the daily updates, the monthly newsletters, the monthly updates, our private Discord community, our forums. Everything is there. Come and join us. Second link in the description down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.